So Dead Frontier 2 just came out and I've been playing it a lot lately, and I've wanted to share my experience I've had with this game so far. So some of the things I didn't know when I was new, I'm still kind of new, but I have learned a lot of things which I would like to pass on to other people. So this video is for all of those people. And you might not know Dead Frontier 2, it did have Dead Frontier 1. I did mention this game in my other video of survival top list, and I just decided, you know what, now's a good time to make this video as well, so here we are, I guess. So to start off this list of tips or guides for people that have just started the game, a beginner's guide, intermediate, whatever you want to call it. You're going to start off at your car. Depending on how many cars are in the area you look, is how many people are in the server. It used to be only 4 cars max or 4 people max servers, but they recently updated that to 8. So first you can look at manage, and this is where you can store your inventory stuff all the way to your vehicle. Your vehicle has limited space, but of course you can upgrade that. You can upgrade how cost effective it is in terms of fuel and how much things it can hold as well. Now also, when looking at your car, you will also have the option to travel. Travel is basically the map. The map shows you all of the locations that you can visit, but you need fuel for this, which you can acquire quickly by dead bodies. This is a pretty obvious one, but loot anything that is highlighted, so that might be dead bodies, or if you're inside a building, it might be a desktop, a cabinet or something like that. This is where most of your loot and income will come from. A little trick regarding fighting 1 or 2 enemies with a melee weapon is that you leap forward a little bit after you attack, which can get you hit by the second zombie. So to counter this, I do a 180 spin, so instead of leaping forward, I leap backwards a little bit. So this helps keeping you away from harm's reach, and it's really effective against group zombies in general. In this game you need to eat, stay hydrated. That is just like one of the things that make this realistic and good. But one thing is, inventory is very limited, so try not to stock up on food. Have like 1 of each, so 1 food of energy, hydration and health. This way you can keep inventory space free, so just literally eat any food you see. Ammo is hard to get and it's expensive, so it's always essential for you to take your time aiming. Wait for your crosshair to get very small and then fire. Sounds simple, but I thought I'd let you guys know anyway. This tip is kind of going to interlock all of my other points, so I'm going to do that instead of being separate points. So every location, every street has a place where you can kind of get your quests, trade. So this is kind of like the stronghold in each street or city. This is the place in Dalbo, for example. It's the police station. Here you can get all of your quests. The NPCs can be anywhere on the building, so some might be on the first ground or second floor, so you need to kind of explore a little bit. You can also use the market here, so you can kind of trade, you can buy stuff, and etc, etc. In this stronghold you can also find your account stash, which is kind of like a storage. This is where you can put extra items inside. Now these things will not transfer over to each other city, so if you put something in, say, Tranquility Lane somewhere north of the map, those things are going to stay there. They're not going to come back to, say, Dalbo if you do go there, so be careful what you put in each city, because every account stash is different. If you want to level up fast and kind of get a lot of cash as fast as possible, the best way to do this is missions or quests. Now quests are of course all around the stronghold. You can talk to them and all of the quests will be displayed in your mission log. Along with that, when you're bossing or you're trying to see when everything will respawn in, say, a place you recently cleared out, it's going to be a mission log on top. It says world regeneration, I believe, and it gives how many hours it's going to take. So you just finished a quest and you're about to leave your building, but after the regeneration period, these enemies will respawn back along with the bosses. So if you want to make some serious money and get better loot for yourself, the best thing to do is boss and clear out these small buildings. These are normally the 1-story buildings, or say the apartment buildings in any of the maps. This is the best way to get the best guns and money, ammo, and whatever you're looking for. So always, if you want to boss, if you want to make money, small buildings are the best for this. Another tip that I didn't know about, and I was kind of wondering why zombies kept coming into my room after I cleared it out, is firing your gun or using a weapon, except for the melee ones, will kind of attract zombies outside. So if you fire off your pistol, zombies will come through the door, and I've got a tip to counter this as well. If you want to go AFK, or you don't want zombies coming back into your building before you leave, the best thing to do is kind of stand in front of a door. By standing in front of a door, zombies won't be able to come in. It's pretty simple, but it works. So storage is always an issue in this game. You always have loot that you have to kind of let go of. The best thing to do is kind of use trade system or the market system. put your items up for sale and set a ridiculous price to say 10,000 for a 2x4. No one's going to buy it, of course, but the item itself is going to stay in the trade system and not go anywhere. You can always cancel and get your item back. It's a good way to mule your loot without losing it or having to drop. When it comes to skills, there's not many I would recommend. It's all down to your playstyle, but always try getting the sprinter perk, which lets you sprint, kickboxing, which will kick the zombies back. Also try getting the sneak one, which will allow you to one-hit zombies and give you the ability to crouch. These are extremely useful, really helpful, and always suggest getting these. Not really much of a tip, these last points I've got, but it's kind of advice. Since Dead Frontier is a very small game, if you want information, if you want to trade, if you want to get tips like I did, most of the 180 melee spin or the trade muling tip I got, this was all by Reddit and Discord. You can join the official Discord, which is from Reddit. Simply type in Dead Frontier 2 on Reddit and it will come up, and with the Discord link. This is the best way to meet people and kind of grind out bosses with people that use their mic as well. So that's kind of it for my video. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next video.